What happened to my voice? Hello everyone, hope I'm audible to all of you. Hope you can hear me, hope you can see me. Today is 31st October 2025. My name is Shubham Sagar. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. If you can hear me, please, you can write it in the comment section as well that you can hear me. So, my name is Shubham Sagar. I have already said that, I guess. This is the Telegram channel. You can join it. I will share this particular PDF by 9:30 a.m. That is Hindu analysis PDF. So just give me a second, guys. Let me cross check as well whether I'm audible. Connect with me on LinkedIn. If you can hear me, please, you can write it in the comment section as well. So yes, I think I'm fine. I'm good to go. So let's start the discussion. So yesterday, I gave you people what? I gave you people these questions. MCQ 12. Under the Constitution of India, education is placed in which particular list? What is the answer, guys? Good morning, Harshini. What is the answer, guys? Education is placed in which particular list? Yesterday we talked about PM Shri scheme. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, what issues they are having with center and why they are having this particular issue. Good morning, Gajanan. So Harshini has given the answer. Education is in concurrent list. Very good. And that's why there are many people who are having issues. Many states, they are feeling like federalism is undermined to a greater extent, if center is imposing NEP 2020, etc., etc. Good morning, Iltush. So, Harshini, Rishi, Iltush, all of you have given the answer. That is C. The main opposition concern regarding 130th Amendment bill relates to what? So, yesterday we talked about PM, CM, and they can be removed, and the ministers, if they are detained for a crime, punishable for 5 years or more. So, there we have talked about this particular bill. Remember, it's just a bill. Oh my God, did I tell you? So, what is the answer? Iltush has given the answer for 13th question, the discretionary nature of arrest and detention powers. That's what we were talking, how it could be misused, and how 30 days is very arbitrary via different examples. Good morning, Kirija. So, Iltush has given the answer, Harshini has given the answer for 13th. So, people who have not watched yesterday's Hindu analysis, you can watch it. This was the first article which we did yesterday. Very, very, very good. Okay, let's focus, guys. So 12C, 13th B. Let's come back to the present and let's talk about today's article. So first article of the day, explainer GS3, what will power AI data centers? So see, data centers where our data is stored, you know, data stored. And most of our data, be it Harshini's data or Kirija's data, Iltush, Rishi, Gajanan and others' data, they are stored in centers which are outside India, maybe America. China is doing something great regarding it. There is a term which is known as data localization. Data localization means we want our data in our country because data is precious, guys. If our data is with American companies and Donald Trump, we all know what he is doing right now, our data can be compromised, our internal security can be compromised. So we need data localization. Then there are data centers, normal data centers. Please understand, this is a technical topic. I generally take the toughest topic of the day as the first topic. Even though I know it, I don't know it, that doesn't concern me. My concern is I should be honest to my work. So I generally take the toughest article. So this is the toughest article of today's newspaper. What will power AI data center? Why it is toughest? Because there are so many terms here. There are normal data centers, and then there are AI data centers. So what are normal data centers? Where email, all these chats which we are doing, they are stored. What are AI data center? Currently we are using Chat GPT. You use so many different things, and different versions. For that, there is a specific data center. Here in normal like email, etc., you use CPU, central processing unit. In the case of AI data center, they use GPU, graphic processing unit, because so many things are done here. It occupies a lot more data. This AI data center, it is processing a lot more things, because let's take a scenario. Let's say Kirija, she is asking Chat GPT that make me my ideal boyfriend. Then Chat GPT is accessing data from so many different locations. Because of that, what happens? These AI data centers, they occupy a lot of data, they have a lot of data, and they need a lot of power. So that's what this article is talking about. For the last 20 years, India's electricity demand grew at 5% annually, and it will keep on growing as we need more data centers, electric vehicles, green hydrogen, 5G, Internet of Things. So energy consumption will keep on increasing. And now the question is data center. Why India need data center? Because we want our data to be in India for security concerns, We cannot trust anybody. And this is true for life also. In life also, you cannot trust anybody except yourself, guys. Similarly, India cannot trust anybody. We need data center, be it AI data center or normal data center. We want most of them in India. That is not possible, but as many as possible, let's have it in India. For that, we need more and more electricity, because they will consume energy, guys. So more data intensive technology like Internet of Things, AI, require massive storage and processing capacity. So again, they have given the numbers here, how capacity could grow, how power consumption of AI data center is much more, because they are combining data from so many different sources and thereby giving you a final figure. It may looks very easy to you in normal eye or from normal eye or from normal scenario, but it is not. Now, if we talk about location of data centers, where most of the data is concentrated in the world, US, as we know, 51% of global capacity. What about India? In Vishakhapatnam, Google is making a data center. In Jamnagar, Reliance is making a data center. Then there are some smaller companies which are making data centers in Mumbai, Chennai, etc. So we are at nascent stage. For our internal security, we need data localization. We need our data in our own country. Power sources for data centers. Now the point is, we have just discussed, you have normal data center, you have AI data center, you need a lot of power, and now then there is also environmental concern. So we have to move from fossil based fuel to non-fossil based fuel. What are those non-fossil options? You have green hydrogen, etc. So now here this article is, there are, if you go by this article, the article is moving from one point to another. First they will talk about power consumption, then they will talk about one major source of power consumption, data centers. Then they're talking about why data centers are needed for data localization. Then they will talk about from where we will get the power for data centers, alternative sources, because fossil we have to reduce. Here they will talk about SMR, small modular reactor. So this is basically a nuclear reactor, a smaller nuclear reactor. If you have watched my previous Hindu analysis, we have talked about these nuclear reactors. So generally what happens? You have micro reactor, these large scale reactor, let's say Kakada Pada or Rawat Bhata. You have these nuclear power plants, Rawat Bhata, Kaiga in Karnataka. So these nuclear power plants, they are big scale. We need something like this. The small modular reactor, they can be moved from one place to another. They will, the like these Rawat Bhata, Kaiga, etc. or Kalpakkam. The issue with these large nuclear reactors are safety concern, nuclear fusion reaction, release of energy, what will happen. We are concerned about it because of what has happened in Fukushima, etc. But those are concerns are, you know, addressed to a greater extent by small modular reactors. So this article is saying that as far as powering our data center is concerned, we have to focus on SMR, small modular reactor. They are attractive, low carbon, stable 24/7, plus the safety concern is comparatively lower. So SMR reactors of, again, they can ask you, small modular reactor is associated with solar energy. No, it is associated with nuclear energy. So keep these facts in mind. So again, we are investing a lot, private, public, private partnership, everything is going here. Now, let's focus. What India is doing, India wants to tap this SMR, small modular reactor. And this is not the first time we are reading it. If you have followed, again, I have told you, we have discussed this earlier. So again, this article is jumping from one topic to another. Similarly, we are also doing the same. We need more power. We need data center in our country. Because of data localization, data center will be powered by or can be powered by SMR. In SMR, or attaining the aim of SMR, how to attain or how to make these SMR. So government launched this nuclear energy mission in budget 2025. What is the target? They can ask you, what is the target of nuclear energy mission? See, by 2047, India has to become a Viksit Bharat. And we will become a Viksit Bharat. At the same time, we also have to attain 100 gigawatt nuclear capacity. They can write it. We want to attain 50 gigawatt nuclear capacity by 2047. So keep these, like wherever you're writing the energy goals of India, net zero by 2070 and all those facts, write all the things. How much, like non-fossil fuel, 50% by 2030. All these things, write this one also there, wherever you are making notes. 100 gigawatt nuclear capacity we want to attain by 2047, and nuclear energy mission will help us in attaining that. That's what this article is saying. Good morning, Lily. So again, we have already made amendments to Atomic Energy blah 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 Act because we want private investment. All these things cannot be done by government alone. We don't have that much money, man. Oh my god. Plus we also need technology. So we need Russia, we need other countries to transfer technology. Holtec International US, they will give us technology and how we can make these SMRs at a smaller scale, keeping safety concerns also in mind. and thereby these SMRs will power our data centers, including AI data centers. Oh my God. So what is the basic conclusion of this article? This is a technical article, especially important from pre-perspective, where you have to understand the different words. We will solve questions. You will remember everything. AI data centers are emerging. They are different from normal data centers because they will consume more power. And who will be powering it? SMR is a very good option. That's what this article is saying. But SMRs, we need money. You have nuclear energy mission launched in budget, means, talked about in budget 2025, but we need private participation. We need money from private sector. That's what they are saying in general. That's it. Let's solve some questions. MCQ1. Good morning, Vikas. The main reason behind India's increasing need for data center. See, like, think about why we need data center. What is the best answer here? Always choose the best possible option, guys. So Harshini has given the answer. Why we need data centers in our own country? Privacy, guys. Security, guys. Our data can be compromised if our data is stored in US. So Digital India and data localization policies, as stated by Harshini, Gajanan, Intush, Vikash, Mad King. Very good here. So B is the answer. MCQ2. Why are AI data centers exploring new power sources? Again, choose the best possible answer. How is my face looking today? Why do I look much better, man? In these videos, now my face does not look good. I don't like this. So to reduce dependency on fossil fuel and meet decarbonization goals due to falling renewable energy efficiency, to comply with mining sector, reduce transmission of losses. What is the best possible option? So Harshini, Vikas, Iltush, Mad King. So what is the basic reason why we are exploring new power sources? Because we talk about renewables, we talk about moving or alternatives of fossil fuel. We cannot use fossil fuel. Yesterday we talked about Paris climate deal, how serious we are about it, International Solar Alliance, this and that. So we have to move on to reduce dependency on fossil fuel and meet decarbonization goals. And we have talked about this nuclear energy when we were talking about small modular reactors earlier. It's neither renewable not non-renewable, or it's not renewable, it's actually non-renewable, but it's much cleaner than fossil fuels. And we have had a discussion earlier, hope you remember, that nuclear energy is not renewable, guys. This is not, nuclear energy is not renewable. It's actually non-renewable only because the, let's say in fission you're using uranium, etc., it's limited in number, and that's why this is non-renewable, but much better than fossil fuel when it comes to efficiency and power generation. But you can say that safety regard, and that is a different thing. It's not like every day you will, that hazard will happen every day. Fukushima happens. So compared to fossil fuel, nuclear energy is a better option. In that nuclear energy, compared to bigger reactors, breeder reactors, SMR is a better option. So the answer is A, as stated by Harshini, Iltush, Mad King, Gajanan, Vikas, and Kirija. Really, really, really good. MCQ3. India's nuclear mission, energy mission rather, announced in budget 2025, aims to do what? Very good, Vikas. Nuclear energy 100 gigawatt by 2047. Awesome. So what is the best possible answer here? Choose the best option. What we have discussed in India's nuclear energy mission. So Harshini, Mad King, Iltush, Kirija, Vikas, all of you have given the answer. Achieve 100 gigawatt nuclear capacity by 2047. Very good, yeah. Let's come to next article of the day. Today, this article, like this AI, you may feel like AI, again AI. This is the age of AI, guys. We have to be ready for anything related to AI, but this is a different topic altogether. This has nothing to do with the first topic. But this, like, there were two editorials, one opinion on this whole issue. God knows why. So this is again one of the most, like, that was one of the most trickiest topic of the day. I think the most trickiest topic, like the trickiest topic which we have discussed. And this is the most discussed topic of the day. Three or four articles appeared. What is the issue all about, this whole thing? So Aparajita, who is, like, I know her from, I don't know, but yeah, AB and VB. We'll say Aparajita as AB and Viplav as VB. Fine. So AB and VP, they are having a discussion. This is a pro and cons. Like these kind of topics, whenever opinion pages or articles appear in Hindu, it is very important from both means perspective and interview perspective. You can think about this as a like interviewer asking you, should AI be introduced as part of school curriculum? So government has announced, Ministry of Education, they have announced that AI curriculum will be introduced from class 3 onwards. Now what has happened because of this? Very good. Gajanan has also given the answer. So is it good or bad? Think about yourself these days. Does she like me? She smiled at me. Chat GPT, tell me. Chat GPT, is Modi sir awesome? Tell me. What has happened? We are becoming too much dependent on AI. And because of that, there is something which is happening, which we are not knowing, which is known as diseducation. Remember this term? It has been like talked about in this article. And this is a word coined by a particular professor, diseducation. What is diseducation? Lack of incentive. Earlier in our time, you people are very young. In our time, what used to happen when we were going to colleges, we were preparing our thesis. Now, Chat GPT, prepare me a thesis. All these things is leading to diseducation. This is a lack of incentivization. But then there are many people who say that no, we need it. We have to be updated, and this kind of thing that Aprajita will talk about this. That this is leading to diseducation. We are not incentivized, and Viplap will say that no, even when telephone came, computers came, internet came, people were like, we are not studying enough. We are only playing Need for Speed, this and that. So this has been there earlier also. It's not new, but we have to keep on updating ourselves. So let's hear them out, and then you make your own opinion, because you will have to solve means question and interview related questions. So Ministry of Education announced that AI curriculum will be introduced from class 3 onwards. Aprajita is little worried, and I can understand Aprajita. I know her from so long. So she is worried that she's like, there are two aspects of AI. AI literacy, basic understanding. Like I had done my BTech from computer science, but I'm here only. Ideally, there is second part, coding, which is AI skills, AI tools, programming, etc. She's saying that even though you have introduced it from class 3 onwards, don't overburden these kids here. Class 3 to 6 should be focused on AI literacy, just on how Chat GPT works. Like I was working in Hyderabad. There was an organization called Narayana. I used to work there. So there was a sir there, Chinmoy sir, Chinmoy. So he used to write AI prompts. AI prompts to, like let's say I want to read something and I want to read something fast. I will ask ChatGPT opinion. That is basic AI literacy. But what Chinmoy sir used to do in Narayana IS, etc., when I was there, he was using AI skills. He was giving specific AI prompt to know certain stuff. So ma'am is saying that no, AI skills should be for higher standards. Right now, just focus on AI literacy. That will suffice. Challenges. And Viplab is saying that technology changes too fast. You have introduced for class 3 onwards. I will give you another example. In our time, we were like C language, C++, Java. Let's learn it. When we started learning it, people are like, no, Python is more important now. Everybody is learning Python. Same thing will happen with AI also. We are learning this and something else will come. So AI curricula has to be updated. Do we have that amount of resources that we keep on updating it? So that is one question. Questions whether India has connectivity and resources to make this accessible to all. Also digital divide issue. So currently we have internet, we can access things. There are so many people in hinterland areas, in rural areas who don't have access. Plus access to school also varies from place to place. A school in Arunachal will not have the same access as a school in Delhi. So that can create digital divide, haves and haves not. So how we will address it? So people who are well off, students who are well off, kids who are well off, families who are well off, their kids will study these things, but the other kids will not. And then ABs. AB, he's saying that diseducation. He's talking about diseducation. Student losing motivation to learn or think independently. Anything or everything we are asking to Chat GPT. Does she likes me? She smiled at me, or she looked at me. So this is wrong. Again, Professor Stuart Russell, he coined this term diseducation. Who want this could harm intergenerational learning and humanity's ability to progress. So again, we should be knowing where to draw a limit when it comes to AI. VB is saying that every new tech, that's what we have discussed, radio, TV, internet, everything had same fears. Diseducation will not study. And that's why our mother keeps on saying, don't watch TV and don't watch reels. Everything because of is happening to you because of your phone. So this suspicion was there earlier also. It doesn't mean we will not adopt the new technology. So advocates treating technology as a natural part of education. There will always be a pro and cons. It's up to us how we are using Chat GPT for asking questions like, does she like me? Does she likes me? She likes me not? She likes me? No. Or you are asking some rational question. It's totally upon us. When should AI be introduced? So AB And VB, again, forget about AI, ABVB, just look at the rationale what they are saying. They are saying that children are already exposed to AI. Even in WhatsApp, you have Meta AI. And so many people are already using it. But if you start giving them education from class 3 onwards, they'll be using it in a proper manner. Then we need something called as guardrails. Again, pay attention to the keywords, guys. We have seen a particular keyword, diseducation. This is the another keyword, guardrails. What is guardrails? I will tell you. So if you ask ChatGPT certain questions which ChatGPT feel like it's not suitable, ChatGPT will write, I cannot answer you that. If you ask, I cannot even say what you ask anything which you feel like is very wrong. So ChatGPT will not answer you that. These are safeguards which are inbuilt safeguards which are there in ChatGPT. But if you are smart enough, if you know coding, etc., you can bypass it. But still, we have guardrails. So these are guardrails, intrinsic safeguards which are built in these ChatGPT technologies, and we need more and more guardrails. So please pay attention to these words. What do guardrails mean? What do diseducation means? All these words are very, very, very important. Oh my God! Teacher preparedness. Also, are your teachers prepared for this AI? In our government schools, teachers don't even come to schools. They're like, we have given the attendance, it's done. So you have to also educate your teachers. Teacher base is uneven. Some school have 1 2 teachers, they also don't come. They're like, no, we have, we have to do some crop cutting and all those stuff. So again, teacher coaching is important. You have to focus on that. Digital divide, Arunachal, Delhi, not, they don't have the same access, guys. So that also has to be taken into consideration. And then the thing is, both these guys, AB and VB, they are agreeing on the fact that this AI education cannot replace core skills, critical thinking, collaboration, lifelong learning. As you can see here, everything has to keep on going. But make sure that you're not overburdening your students right now. So focus on the basic AI attributes. Don't teach them or start teaching them AI coding from class 3 onwards. That will not help. So again, hope you understood where these two guys are going, when and how to introduce AI. So up to age 12, again, AB is talking about foundational literacy, etc. And class 9 to 12, you can teach them coding. Not now. We be saying that first of all, focus on primary education, focus on your class 2 3 4 5 6, focus on that first, and focus on your teachers education, digital divide, and then integrate AI awareness. So all these things they are talking about. India must address digital divide, teacher training, curriculum flexibility, because AI will keep on changing. Accordingly, you have to change your curriculum. It's not like NCRT has rationalized their content in 23, now they will do it in 2028. It doesn't work like that. You have to continuously update your curriculum if you want to inculcate AI in your curriculum. So emphasis should remain on human learning ability, critical thinking, adaptability. All these things will never be replaced. Today there is AI, yesterday there was internet, tomorrow there will be something else. So these things are not going anywhere. Human learning ability, critical thinking, blah, blah, blah. You can read this. Let's solve a mains question. So this is a mains question. Should artificial intelligence be introduced as part of school curricula in India? Discuss the opportunities and challenges. So again, you will see the parts of this particular question. There are 2 parts. One is opportunities. Second part is challenges. In opportunity, you will talk about how this is the need of the hour. How this makes things so easier for us. Something was earlier taking 1 hour to create. Now it is being created in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So yes, we need it. And it's important to promote, like it's the need of the hour. So yes, you need it. Challenges, here you will talk about digital divide, lack of teacher training, continuously updating your curriculum. All these things have to be done. And how will make, like, so there are 2 parts. You have to divide it into these 2 parts and answer it. Good question. Like, this is actually a very good question, and this is actually one of the, I personally feel this question has a very high probability of coming in mains 2026. AI is continuously in use. Today we have dealt with 2 articles related to AI, although they are different from each other. Opportunities, early exposure to technology. So if you're reading about AI literacy, etc., that is good. Skill development. You will know how to, you don't have to do everything by yourself. AI is there to help you out. It will prepare workforce for what is there to come in future. Innovation ecosystem. So again, good. Opportunities part. India's first AI school already opened in Kerala. Very good, Vikas. In Japan, students are doing well in technology. You are from Japan, Lily? Cool, yeah? So yeah, challenges digital divide. People in Arunachal, their access. People in Delhi, their access varies. Teachers. We know how prepared our teachers are, especially government school teachers, with due respect to them. Curriculum overload. You have to understand, you're starting it from class 3 onwards. Class 3 guys, they're very small, yeah. So you have to ensure they're not overloaded. Psychological concern, diseducation, which we have discussed. We don't have any incentive to learn because we know everything we will get it from ChatGPT. So dynamic nature, we have to keep on. Okay, you can read all these things. Hope you understood how you have to approach this particular question. So let's solve some question. MCQ 4, guys. So which of the following best describes AI guardrails? Choose the best option. Harshini has given the answer. Lily SNE. Harshini, Iltush, Vikas, all of you have given the answer. So what are these AI guardrails? Protective design features and policies ensuring AI system operates safely and ethically. Very good. So Harshini, Iltush, Vikas, Gajanan, all of you have given the answer. Really good. MCQ 5. The term diseducation used by Professor Stuart Russell refers to what? What is diseducation? Kirija has also given the answer. Matt King has also given the answer for MCQ 4. Cool. So what is diseducation, guys? Diseducation. So Harshini has given the answer where we are losing motivation. Not only students, even sometimes you may feel like everything I can get from ChatGPT. It's not that easy. So process of students losing motivation to learn due to over dependence on AI tools, as stated by Harshini, Gajanan, Iltush, Lily, Mad King, and Kirija. Very good here. MCQ 6. In the context of AI in education, the term digital divide refers to what? What is digital divide? And this you will read a lot because in GS2 also you have e-governance. I keep on talking about e-governance. So there you have to read about digital literacy, digital divide. How people sometimes they share, their OTP. Don't do that. So that is an example of a digitally illiterate person. So Harshini has given the answer for 6. Iltush, 2B or 6B? Lily has also given the answer. So inequality in access to digital tools and connectivity among students and teachers, that is known as a digital divide, as stated by Harshini, Iltush, Lily, Gajanan, Kirija, Macking. Very good, yeah. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Spread the word. Chepanti's today is last day, guys. Maybe from tomorrow, the prices of individual or lifetime bundle will increase. I will make a short today at 1:30 regarding that. So, page 10, editorial GS3. So, out of the fortress, tiger conservation policy. So, here again, this is important. And this article made me feel sorry for government. Why I am feeling for sorry for government. Anyway, I love Modi ji and all those stuff, but this article seriously made me feel sorry for government. So what has happened? Union Tribal Affairs Ministry, they have made a reminder that like when tiger is to be conserved in a particular reserve, etc. So what was happening was the people of that particular region, they were told to leave from that region, and the participatory governance, so to say, was lacking to a certain extent. So Union Tribal Affairs Ministry, they said that this is not good, guys. You cannot do that. So Union Tribal Affairs Ministry, they have introduced a new policy framework on forest and wildlife conservation, which they are saying that this conservation strategy is not based on fortress model, that you will exclude people from protected areas. These people, they have lived in that particular area for 100 plus years. How can you remove them or like that? It doesn't. And what will they do now? Maybe you will bring them to Bhopal or this and that region. What will they do? They will die of hunger. So there is a social contract. This reminds me of a social contract of Rousseau. When you people will become big enough, you will read about world history. You will read about social contract. Rousseau, again, let's focus here. Social contract means you have to take these local communities into confidence, guys. It's not done. But then the question is, there are some core areas. If we allow people to live in these areas along with tiger, if these people are getting killed, who will be getting blamed for it? So it's like doomed again, doomed if you do, doomed if you don't, right? If tribal affair ministry, because of the pressure, they have allowed this thing that no, social contract is there, local communities have to be taken into confidence before you are excluding them from the protected areas. But then what will happen to tiger conservation if you are not removing people from those areas? How we will conserve tiger, guys? So there is no right answer here. I'm being very honest to you. There is no right answer here. If we don't remove people, tiger conservation will take a hit. If we remove people, again, this whole social contract and fortress model, etc., comes into picture. So again, tribal affair ministry is right now siding with people. You cannot remove them just like that. We can understand why they are saying that. It recognizes local people as stakeholders. Reversal of previous directive. Earlier, there's a National Tiger Conservation Authority. This has been created under WPA 1972. Wildlife Protection Act 1972, created in 2005, NTCA. The head is MOEFCC, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So to 2024, there was a directive, mass removal of villages from tiger reserve. You can also understand why NTCA is saying that. It's not like NTCA hates these people. Tiger will kill them all or some of them. So you need to remove them. But do you need to take them into confidence? That is the point here. Relocation is not to be treated as an exceptional measure according to tribal affair ministry. You cannot remove them just like that. So they have reversed this particular directive of NTCA. Promotion of coexistence. Let's coexist peacefully, like India, Pakistan and China are coexisting. So the framework encourages research and pilot projects on human tiger cohabitation, how both of them can live together peacefully. So again, that's easier said than done. That will require a lot of research, etc., etc. But we can understand this article. There's nobody who is right here. There's nobody who is wrong here. You can understand both the sides, and that's what you have to understand from civil servant perspective as well. Policy references to, again, you can read all these things. Diversity recognizes that forest dependent groups are diverse. So again, even these forest dwelling communities, you talk about OTFD, other traditional forest dwellers, etc. They are diverse people. Some want education, some want to live the way they are living. It's not like one size fit all approach. So you have to understand their concern. Now the conservationist, the other group will emerge. They are like, dude, how we will protect tigers if there are no human free core zones? They are needed. Human free core, buffer and transition zone. We'll talk about that later on. I think we have talked about that earlier also. So there are three zones. Core zone is the innermost zone where you will directly interact with tiger, and then there is a buffer zone and the transition zone. So you need human free core zone, man, if you want to means protect these tigers. If even in core zone humans are living, then how we will conserve tiger? That's what conservationists are asking. Again, you can understand their point of view also. So what should we do? I don't know. What is your view, guys? What should we do? Should we allow people to live in core zones? Should we not allow? What is correct according to you? Now, this is a tricky question. You know, as a civil servant, you have to deviate. And like in interview, they ask you this question: who is correct, who is wrong? What will you say? What is your view on this? Tell me in the comment section, or you can message me also. What is your view on this particular issue? Local conditions vary widely, requiring fire and grain. Again, you can read all these things. So again, they are saying that this article is saying that only tribal ministry, environment ministry, they cannot decide what has to happen on the ground in different tiger zones. Top level ministries alone cannot ensure effective implementation. People have to come together, stakeholders have to come together. And even if you want to displace these people, remove these people from the core zone, talk to them. Don't just issue orders like that. Nobody likes orders. Even in our house, if your mother tells you clean the room, you will not. If you want to do it on your own, you will do it on your own. So forest departments under environment ministry largely controls conservation. States have discretion. Now again here, tribal affair ministry has issued this particular directive. Conservation is mainly done by environmental affairs ministry. There is an act which is known as Forest Rights Act. States have their own discretion. So whether they follow this tribal affair ministry discretion or directive or not, that is a different matter altogether. Relocation should be followed by rehabilitation. Wow, Iltush. Lily is saying displacing people from their habitat is not a good solution. Very good, Lily. So implementation gaps. Existing policy already defined. You can see all these things. Compensation in inviolate areas. Inviolate areas means those areas which are forbidden, like core areas where people cannot go, which are exclusively for wildlife. So inviolate areas. So what is the balanced conclusion? Moving away from fortress model. Fortress model means you evict now. You have to leave now. That is not good. That is, you have to move away from it, because people have rights. You have to respect people's rights. You have to respect people's sentiments, be it tribal people or other people. However, the shift should not weaken environmental protection. India must find a balanced model. Easier said than done. This is easier said than done, that we need to balance all these things. How we will do that? That's a tricky question. But yes, Iltush and Lily has stated some things which you can note down in your answer. So now, what is this article saying? MCQ 7. And again, Wildlife Protection Act, 6 schedules. Schedule 1 and 2, maximum protection. Tiger is under that. Schedule 3 and 4, lesser protection. Schedule 5, vermin, which can be culled. Schedule 6, Plants prohibited from cultivation. If you want to cultivate it, you have to take permission. So remember these facts, they are important. What is the answer of MCQ 7, guys? Harshini has given the answer. Harshini is such a good girl. So, which of the following statements best describes the shift introduced by new policy framework from rights-based to species-based, from social contract to fortress conservation? It's exactly the opposite. From fortress conservation to social contract, from exclusionary to participatory. This is the answer. From sustainable use to strict preservation. So the answer is C, as stated by Harshini Iltush. Very good. Hope you people are understanding. And even in B, if they had just changed this thing from fortress to social contract, it would have been correct. So hope you people are understanding why C is the answer. Again, a good question. Oh my god. PYQ 8 asked in UPSC 2017. Try to solve this, guys. I just told you WPF. I think we have discussed WPA 1 million times, if not more. చెప్పండి guys, చెప్పు తెలుసు లేదు కాదు. That means tell me. So in India, if a species of tortoise is declared protected under Schedule 1 of WPA, what does it imply? Revise all the schedules of WPA, revise previous Hindu analysis which we have done. So Harshini, Intush, they have given Gajanan, they have given the answer. It enjoys the same level of protection as a tiger. Revise all the six schedules. Oh my god. So important. Just like a wow. MCQ 9. Which of the following statement regarding NTCA is correct? National Tiger Conservation Authority. I have told you things related to National Tiger Conservation Authority. Again, a tricky question, not an easy question. The more questions you solve on these authorities, the more you'll be able to remember facts related to them. SC1 implies highest level of protection. Very good, Iltush. Iltush is a good girl. So, Harshini, Iltush, Gajanan, Kirija, all of you have given the answer. Very, very, very good. Guys, Chepandis, what statement regarding NTCA is incorrect? Iltush has given the answer. What we have discussed about NTCA, created under WP in 1972. But that does not mean it was created in 1972. It was created in 2005, right? Chaired by MOEFCC. So set up not in 1973. That is wrong. So if you eliminate, that is what they're asking. Incorrect, right? So Iltush stated first. Hashini, hope you're understanding why D is not the answer. Oh my God. Kirija has given the answer. Gajanan has given the answer. Not set up in 1973, guys. If you go back, if you see these, let me show you. Oh my God. Why I talk like this? I treat everyone like a kid. So yeah, NTCA, see here, C Gajnis, short-term memory loss, Surya, original Gajni. Surya, 2005 established, guys, not 1973. So B is incorrect. They're asking incorrect. Maybe you people have read which is correct. That's why you're making mistakes. Very good. Let's focus, guys. Let's not be kiddish here. Page number 14. Sardar Patel, I am so happy, man. I keep on telling you people, I'm so happy that, Union Ministers of Culture and Tourism, different ministers are writing in The Hindu. I don't know, you people were not even born at that time when, government was like Hindu is anti-national, this and that. So it feels so good. I keep on talking about this, that ministers writing in The Hindu makes me so happy. Sardar Patel. So today is which day? Do you people know today is what day? Tell me, what day? Today is 31st October, guys. How can you forget that? So today we are celebrating the birthday of someone who advocated for ban on RSS. Why do I do that every day? So today these RSS guys, they are celebrating him. Oh my God. If you read about Sardar Patel's history, I have history optional, guys. So I know a lot about history. So this is such an irony that the guy who advocated for ban on this particular organization, many people from that particular organization, they are, and I will tell you another irony. The other irony is So when this, Sardar Patel National Unity Day, Statue of Unity, it was to be inaugurated, there was one relative, very close relative of Sardar Patel, sir. He was, I think he's in US right now, he or she, I will not. So he was invited that you come, you are a relative. He was like, I have nothing to do with these things, no political affiliation, etc. So National Unity Day, Vallabhbhai Patel birthday. So again, ironies happen in life, and that's fine. So Sardar Patel, sir, again, forget about these ban on RSS, etc. Why does it matter to us? You people are civil servants. Think and you become. You are civil servant. You're not aspiring civil servant. You are anyway civil servant. Jayanti of Sardar Patel ji, very good. Kirija, Lily, Gajanan. So you are civil servant. Doesn't matter which A political party or B political party is ruling. You have to work. You people are permanent executive, guys. These sir, Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, sir, he is a political executive, legislature, executive, and judiciary. So he is there for 5 years. Maybe next time somebody else will come. But you people are there for the long haul, permanent executive. So it doesn't matter which party is there and what ban and which organization they wanted. Our concern is to understand these things. That's it. And yeah, I so want to live. I don't want to die, guys. So Sardar Patel, sir, and he was a president of Karachi session. These things everybody knows: first deputy prime minister, home minister, integrated once 560 princely states, and that's why we have Statue of Unity. What are the things which you need to know, which most of the people don't know? President of Karachi session of 1931 Congress session. Bardoli Satyagraha happened in 1928. He led it. Again, these Satyagraha, etc., they are basically for the same cause. Government has increased the rent, etc., land revenue, and people are not liking it. And then he successfully ensured that government is not implementing that. And then he got the title of Sardar after this Bardoli Satyagraha. So there are certain facts which we need to know. Rest everything, these things that whatever union minister sir is saying, integration, post-independent India, you read about it. Junagadh, Hyderabad, Jammu Kashmir, he ensured their SX means, integration, etc. Cool. Institution of National Unity Day. And again, to celebrate this National Unity Day, we have one particular scheme which was launched in 2015, 31st October. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. So this is important. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. That means, and here what happens? Launched when? 31st October 2015. Who? Modi sir. Which is the nodal ministry? Multiple ministries came together for this particular Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. But the main ministry is Ministry of Education for Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. What they do there? They club two states. So let's say I am from Arunachal, I will go to Gujarat, and people from Gujarat, they will come to Arunachal, they will learn each other's culture. So this is also one way of promoting National Unity Day. So the motive is clear. Everything else, political thing will not go there. So 150th anniversary of Sardar Patel is being celebrated in Ekta Nagar. So there is Statue of Unity. UPSC will not ask you where it is, Ekta Nagar, Ekta Kapoor Nagar, or Shobha Kapoor Nagar, or Kiara Advani's Nagar. No, but other exam they can ask you where it is located. Fine. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. This is important from UPSC perspective. 2015, 31st October on National Unity Day. Pair states and union territories. Now this is your homework, guys. You find out your state, like Kirija. Kirija, I think Kirija is from Tamil Nadu. Kirija is from Tamil Nadu. She teaches for TNPSC. Kirija, Harshini, Annie, etc. So find out your state is paired with which particular state in this Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat initiative. If you know it, write it in the comment section. Maharashtra people, they are learning Bihu. Assam, they are performing Lavani. All these things happen, which is actually good. This is good. Whatever is good, you will praise it. Whatever is not good, we will not praise it. It doesn't matter whether I live or die. I have a freedom of speech and expression under Article 19. There was a guy, you people don't know about him. He was called Tipu Sultan. He was like, it's better to live one day like a lamb than to live 100 days like a fox or whatever, similar to that. So I believe in that. Why we should worry this and that? Tourism as a tool of unity, campaigns like that, you can read all these things. We have discussed the basic rationale, the important things related to National Unity Day. And Minister Sir is talking about true homage will be when we are ensuring every Indian feels part of the national story. Then comes a picture of sub-nationalism. Why National Unity Day is very important in today's context? Because of this north-south divide. There is a movie, there is an actor of our time, his name is Siddharth Malhotra. So he made a movie recently which is known as Param Sundari. So Param is the guy, Sundari is the girl. He's from North India, Sundari is from South India. They had love tujhe love main karta hu. That means they were loving each other. So again, I have not seen that movie, but many people are saying that again, these kind of things portrayal, maybe we are over judging it. It also creates north south divide, and when you're stereotyping people based on their region. So because sub nationalism concept, north south divide concept, so many things are going on. We have to be very very wary. We to feel as an Indian, it's easier said than done. These days we don't feel as an Indian. We feel like a Tamilian or a Bihari or a you. Again, you can understand Malayali. So yes, in that regard, National Unity Day matters. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. Or something, one guy was arrested criticizing BJP in public. Lily, where are you from, Lily? So let's solve some question, guys. So leader of Bardoli Satyagraha was, who was the leader of Bardoli Satyagraha? So Harshini, Gajanan, Iltush, Kirija. All of you have given the answer very good. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He got the title of Sardar after Bardoli Satyagraha. So now, page 14, GS2, Justice Surikant to take over as 53rd Chief Justice of India. Chief Justice appointed under, like the article which is dealing with it is Article 124 Clause A and 124 Clause 2. So 124A talks about appointment of Chief Justice, CJI. 124.2 under this, President appoints Chief Justice. So Justice Surikant sir, he's from Haryana, very good guy. There was a movie, Tanu Vets Manu. I watched that particular movie, Tanu Vets Manu, and there is Kangna Ranaut there. She's a Haryanvi there. After that, I love every Haryanvi. Earlier there were people like Haryanvi people, they have such high tone, this and that. They are the cutest people ever. You know, it's just that their tone is like that. So Justice Surikant sir is a Haryanvi. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm from Kerala. I read in newspaper recently. Very good Lily. Who is a good girl? Lily is a good girl. So Justice Surikant, 53rd Chief Justice of India. And again, notification has been given. His tenure will be only for 16 months. Why 16 months? Because see, there is no time limit how many years he should serve, but there's an upper limit, 65 years. So he'll be reaching 65 years by 16 months. It's so sad. He does not look like a 65-year-old guy. See, maybe 1 or 2 years younger than me, but that's how quickly people age. So he will succeed. Gavai sir, again, you can read all these things. What is important from exam perspective? Chief Justice of India established under which article of Constitution? 124 Clause A. Under 124 Clause 2, President appoints him. So do remember 124. Who, like convention, is senior most judge. He is appointed. Outgoing CGI, he recommends. So Gavai sir recommended the name of this sir. There is no fixed term, but retirement is 65. So he'll be reaching retirement age in less than 2 years, and that's why. First CGI, H.J. Kania, 53rd will be Surikant sir. So remember these facts. These are basically factual information. Let's solve some question. MCQ 11, guys. Chepandi is fast. Chepandi is Chepu తెలుసు లేదు కాదు guys. So, under which article of the Constitution is the office of CGI established? Harshini, Iltush, they have given the answer. You people are so good. MCQ 12. The main objective of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat initiative is what? Have a look at these options. And MCQ 11 and 12, they are homework for you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word. Chepandis. You can join this Telegram channel. I will share this PDF by 9:30 a.m. So currently, Telegram channel is going through a flux. New people will join, old people will go away, some of them, and then a new because again, this thing was there from like when I was not teaching independently, so I can understand. I cannot give so many things for free also. Okay, let's not talk about that. I don't want to talk anything stupid or controversial. So fun study with Shub, you can join this Telegram channel. I will share the PDF by 9:30 a.m. You can post your score, UPSC Lifetime Success Bundle, guys. So today is 31st October. I have already told you how this thing will work. So tomorrow, maybe the prices of individual course can increase. It will never decrease. Never. Or the prices of bundle can increase. So if you're thinking of buying anything, you can buy it by today. It will help you. Maybe, I'm saying maybe. And if it does not increase tomorrow, so from 1st to 30th, it is not increasing. It will remain same. We have to have a proper model, and this is the model. Cool, sir. Cool, sir. You can also donate. You don't have to compete with anybody. You are your own competition. I've told you the donate thing. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, guys. So I am going now. Thank you, Gajanan. Thank you, Kirija. Thank you, everyone. Chepandis. Chepandis here means bye bye. It's an umbrella term for me. It means different things in different scenarios. Thank you, sir. Your explanation is such a simple manner, helps a lot. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much. All these things, all these words means a lot. Bye bye, guys.